Okay. Jenny's in jail. This is Yargul, the unseen village.
You know, with
This
your
is something we haven't gotten into the lore yet at all about. So there is... When the healing church broke off, madmen toil surreptitiously at rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. Okay? So when the healing church in Bergenworth split, which again, we haven't gotten to that part to discuss behind that, Bergenworth was sort of a college, and so the healing church set up Mensis as part of the church, basically, to continue academic research, right? So the church would sort of minister it to the people and bring it that way. And Mensis would continue the work that Bergenworth was doing before they split. As time goes on, they sort of go darker and darker into some of the rituals. It's good that we're wearing Father Gascoigne's outfit. So as time goes on, they get to darker and darker rituals, and they start kidnapping people to experiment upon. And that's who the kidnappers are. They were kidnapping people for Yargul, the unseen village, which is basically the unseen back streets and things of Old Yarnum, where Mensis was taking the people after they kidnapped them. We will get more into this. This effects, but that's what this is. And it got to the point where they sort of went off wild on their own and kidnapped hunters and kidnapped church members. They sort of stopped being part of the church and started just being their own little mad research thing. They will play a significant portion into what's going on these days. Okay, so here is Adela, the nun. Adela will not talk to you unless you're wearing something of the church. So you need to equip some item of the church, and then you'll get this dialogue instead of the "please leave me alone, I'm frightened, I'm scared."
Save me. Oh.
She'll say, "Have you come to save me? You're a saint." And she will give you some madman's knowledge.
Sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you.
She's very devout to her church.
So much.
Alright, talk to her again.
I was seized on the street.
She'll tell you she was kidnapped.
Many others, but
The other ones that were kidnapped like her are already gone.
so
Now she recognizes that, hey, we're on the hunt. We're a church hunter,
it isn't to you.
in her mind. And we can tell her to go to the Odin Chapel.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll sit, I pray, for kind hunter.
Okay. Don't know for clarity on, well, it's still kind of dark, isn't it? You know what I have not done, and I need to do? I need to buy the hand torch. The hand lantern. So
Yeah,
I
that might help.
stop having to switch my, torch out. We already looked at that note. I don't know now at this point I'm gonna spend too much time in Gargle yet. I'm just gonna light the torch and get out of here. So I'll show you, come up one of these, and there is... Oh, there he is. I saw you, dude. Twin Bloodstones. Yargul is very good for Twin Bloodstones, by the way. So, here's the other creatures with the pebbles. Hopefully I won't screw up and you actually see it. Or maybe I should, just so you do. Not to you. I'm not gonna have both of you running around. They drop pebbles as well, right? That's the other creature that drops pebbles. Remember, my theory is that they're eyeballs, right? So, for purposes of the lore play, I'm gonna allow one of them to catch me. Where'd she go? There she is. These guys will get up. I'm trying to just lure her out. Here she comes. How did you miss me? I stood there right there, back to you and everything. Come on.
Oh, those things. Yes, I saw those.
There she goes. Don't just hit me. I need you to catch me. Maybe she'll do it from a distance.
Dang it. I read what they were called a few seconds ago. Oops.
I'm trying to get her to do her attack. And I don't want to die from it. There, she got me. She is carving out my eyeballs. Wow. Look at the health she took from me on that. I'm glad I healed up. Now you just need to die. You creepy, creepy old woman who's taking eyeballs. But they drop pebbles. So that kind of cements that the pebbles are, in fact, eyeballs.
Eye collector. They're called eye collectors.
They're called eye collectors?
Yes.
Alright, no points for originality on that one, Bloodborne, but...
And her.
Kidnapper, also. But that kind of helps spell out the lore a little bit to know the names. When they're that straightforward.
There's a 100% chance of her dropping.
There's 100%, so she's always successful at getting, now,
I think.
through here...
Sometimes she'll drop a bloodshot eyeball.
A bloodshot eyeball?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that is a, element for, rituals.
Yes.
Okay.
Her attacks
Through
are eye gouge and running eye gouge.
Is 2 bagmen, one of which is coming this way. 2 kidnappers. We are not screwing with that. They can have fun themselves. We are moving on. Just want to grab the couple items and show you those, because they tie into the eyeball lore of the pebbles. And there's 2 of them out here. Chilling like a villain. Not messing with them. We're just walking past and going on up the stairs. If you get captured, that's exactly what you want to do, because up at the top of the stairs, there's a lantern, and then we can just peace out. So, now that Yargul is open, that was the next thing I was going to do after opening up the lower Cathedral Ward. Open up the shortcuts. And then we'll probably hit that. Because like I said, they drop a lot of twin bloodstone shards, which I might now... Yeah, I have 5, so I can go and get an upgrade. So let's do 2 things. Oh, we didn't... I also got the badge, too, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Like, I named off the stuff.
Yeah, you named off the stuff. We can take a look at it up close now. So the first thing I'm just going to buy, straight out, get that hand lantern. There we go. And I got 690 left, so that's good enough to upgrade. So they opened up, Ludwig's Holy Blade. So this is your Berserk sword. I remember I told you there was a giant sword, in all of Miyazaki's games, or maybe I was having that conversation with somebody else, but, yeah, this is a Guts blade right here. This is basically a sword within a sword. The sheath itself is a sword. It's kind of a cool weapon. I think it's more, strength-based, so not really going to be my build, this time around, but a lot of people use this one. This is a good weapon. Trick weapon used by the Healing Church hunters. It is said that the silver sword was employed by Ludwig, the first hunter of the church. When transformed, it combines with a sheep to form a great sword. The Healing Church workshop began with Ludwig and departed from old Gearman's techniques to provide hunters with the means to hunt more terrifying beasts and perhaps things still worse. That ties into the other church weapon, the Kirkhammer, getting bigger and more powerful weapons as time went on. Also, Ludwig's rifle. Ludwig's rifle is a blunderbuss. It is a spread shot. So it's not going to be what I'm interested in here for my build. But a rifle typically used by the church hunters. It is said that the rifle was employed by Ludwig the First of Church Hunter. It is very long, heavy-barreled, makes up for its range and what it lacks in reload speed. So I did use this on my first playthrough because I was using blunderbusses and not really speccing into guns, and it does reload. You can get a lot of shots off quickly. So this is a good interrupt gun because you can, if you miss it, you can almost get a second try at it many times. Ludwig's rifle exhibits several departures from the old workshop design, suggesting again that the church anticipated much larger beasts. Like the church basically knew. As long as we keep this blood research until we get it right, we're just gonna make more and more,
Stronger beasts.
Tomb prospector gear. So the description is the same on all of these. Attire of the tomb prospectors who explored the old labyrinth on behalf of the Healing Church. Basically, the Chalice Dungeons. The Healing Church traces its roots to Bergenworth and therefore aware of the rune's true importance. They contain much more than mere hunter trinkets. Indeed, they hide the very secrets of the old Great Ones sought after by those with the insight to imagine greatness. So, the Healing Church... So, Bergenworth discovered the tombs, found the stuff of the Great Ones. The Healing Church knew this, and they continued to send people down to the tombs to see what else they could find. In fact, they actually make contact with the Great One that Bergenworth never did. We'll encounter later. So that's the significance of that. Also, the Tomb Prospector is something that I like to put on quite a bit. It has some pretty good elemental resist happening there. Good arcane fire, bolt resist. I think I want that before I take on a particular boss, so I will be doing this for more reasons other than just Fashionborn. Not that there's anything wrong with just doing it for pure Fashionborn.
There's a few things wrong with just doing it for pure Fashionborn.
There's nothing wrong with doing it for pure Fashionborn. And as you said, we got a few more items
just
here.
The fire paper.
Yeah, we can get the fire paper up at this one. And that's it. Oh, you know what? We didn't look in... who's the new guy? It is the guy in the back. Chilling with the book. Chilling with the good book back there is the sword, the Radiant Sword Hunter badge. Basically the one of the church. Okay, let's do an upgrade. We're gonna keep pushing the Saw Spear as primary. Bloodstone Shards. No, I'm gonna save that until I get a pistol, the pistol that I want. So we're still gonna save those. Let's go here. I don't think we've got any rune changes to do. No, nothing is better here. So all I'm looking at is the number that's red to see if there's any blue numbers real quick. That's a fast way to just see if like that goes up. That's better than what it had. Nope, and still no triangles. Alright, where are we at on time? Oh, we got time, yeah. So now I can warp back. Yargul is up here, by the way. Yargul, Hypogean Jail, Abandoned Old Workshop is also up here. But that is Yargul. And I did say that correctly. I think that's jail spelled in an Old English type way.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember where I've actually seen jail spelled that way before, but I have seen it spelled that way.
I mean, you do play a lot of D&D and...
You shut your mouth.
I'm backing you up.
Yeah, I know.
Green.
It's just... It sounds more like you're exploiting me. First.
Okay, so the advantage here of this healing workshops and that thing is that since I did die to that kidnapper, and hopefully that won't happen again, is that you can get down pretty much without much fuss. No! Missed my jump.
No cool moment for you.
Nope. Okay. So, yes, you come down the street. Like, if you keep walking down the street, you're gonna run face first into the kidnapper. Which is exactly the opposite of what you want to do. Okay, get him. There's a dog here. He's got my echoes, actually. How nice. Because usually the bagman keeps them, and that sucks. And many times, right, you die to the bagman, and then you die figuring your way out of the jail, and those psychos are just gone. Alright. Let's sneak up on you. Hopefully the patrol... I really can't poke my head out and find out where they are, unfortunately.
So we did actually look up the percentage chance of you getting pebbles from a bird.
And that's how you take down a bagman before you're able to.
It's actually 9%, so you're not actually very likely to get one in the first place.
Admin's knowledge. I think I got a couple knowledge to use, actually.
Yes.
Alright, so here's the guys you were looking at.
And they are not actually listed in the book as any of the subsets I have looked in.
They're only here. They're only in, like, this weird, old Yarnum below the church.
But they are some kind of huntsmen. That's all I know. I don't think they're large huntsmen.
No, they're not
they
large.
wouldn't be wearing clothes.
And they have the
as
same
much.
weapons, and they patrol with dogs, so...
Oh, look, that's the Lantern Brothers.
I talked to her already. That's the entrance. I was just backtracking to make sure I didn't have any items. They just sort of like, ha, Hunter, good luck. Okay, there's another patrol and dog, I think, out here. There's also the first of the, let's call them Cthulhu monsters. Out here. Hey, buddy. Let's get stoned. Or not. Or we will. Oh, you had a very short... Epic fails.
Maybe you threw out your arm when you were fighting that bagman.
They're like, what are you doing, dude? What was that all about?
Yeah, maybe you're stoned.
Now he's like, no, you think I'm gonna walk into that? Do you not see I am the upgraded version? Actually, I mean, he's really just more beasted. You know? I mean, they've got the... He's not wearing a hood. That is just, like, hair happening. Nothing wrong with letting the hair go. That's the bagman.
You know, the blood looks kind of pink, actually, on the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna do this side first.
Not like Danganronpa.
I know what's down there. What about Danganronpa?
Oh, the blood looks pink on the ground. Not like Danganronpa pink, but kind of pink.
This is where that dog jumped down from, yeah. So, I guess I could try to take out the patrols by coming here, but leaving a bagman alive... Okay, just in case we die... Okay, I'm gonna send this shortcut up. Just so it's activated. I'm trying to think where it actually comes out at. I don't think we've actually... No. No, okay, I know where that comes out at. And we haven't been there, so that was pointless. Not a bad idea to do, though. Okay. This thing down here is the first of the Cthulhu monsters. That you start to realize it's more than just beast out here. This thing can steal your insight. No, you will not. Watch out for the casting. It does cast a spell that will hold you in place and then allow it to just suck your brains out. That spell right there, I was going for.
It is actually called a brain sucker.
Wow. Yeah, and let's get a nice look at that face. I mean, that is a face even a mother doesn't love. See if I can get...
Actually, he might be pretty handsome for his race. You don't know. Like, they might have started their own
They
society.
may... Yeah. That is straight up. Yeah. So, if you didn't know it already, we're talking about Great Ones and Dreams and all that. Yeah, the werewolf thing? No, that's just the surface. We're going full Cthulhu. With Bloodborne. Alright. What did he guard? He guarded the gemstone. Okay. Alright. I think that's it down here. So, how are we on time? Oh, okay, good. So, this will be a good spot to wrap this one up at. Revealing where this goes. And then we're kind of done down here. We don't have to come back. Assuming I don't die in the next, like, 20 steps.
No comment.
So, you may remember, watching me play on one of my first games, we spent a good amount of time figuring out, from that ladder, how to get that item. Remember I was jumping off the ladder and doing all that crazy stuff? Because in that one, I had used the symbol to unlock these gates and get back here. Remember I told you, like, if you kill the Blood-Starved Beast, it opens a shortcut? This is the shortcut that it opens up, that you don't need the symbol. And it's just some cold blood. So, what I can do here is... I don't want to trigger any of these guys yet. I'm going to come over here. Once I've thrown this switch for our audience, now I do want to kind of go up that ladder, but not yet. I want to kill these guys and then go down and show you...
Look, they got the eyes.
Oh! Hello!
Oh.
What did I say about not dying in the next 20 steps?
I did say no comment.
He's not dead? He is dead. He is dead, okay. So, I was trying to point out, before I actually saw the spell being cast from behind me, you're dropping his Quicksilver bullets, we have 15 insight now.
Thus...
Okay. You heard it too, right?
Yes, I heard it. Alright, that's
He now has eyeballs all over his little lanterns that shoot little magic wispy things that were what I saw the last second there when these guys were coming down behind me. So they are a little bit more deadly now, and there is 2 of them, so I'm going to see if I can't get one over here.
Wrong direction, dude.
Yeah. I gotta watch him because he's gonna do his little eyeball magic-y thing. Now, it has a short range, thankfully, on it. So they're kind of slow-moving, and then they kind of peter out.
They do follow you, though.
They do sort of have like a slow tracking. Not too big if you got the room to move around. Really annoying if you don't. There he is. I know there's one more of you.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lantern.
Notice they seem to have more health, too. Alright. So, okay, so I got those 2 dead. This is where we got the wooden shield. That's the dude we got the wooden shield.
This is also the place where he rolled into a baby carriage.
Like that?
Yes. Exactly like that.
I got reasons.
In the same baby carriage, too.
Alright. Let's get down here. There's you. And now, we need to be careful. Because we have bagmen loose in the world. Those crows are gone. There's a bagman. Kidnapper. Which I am not messing with right now. We are in a good spot. We're going to, oh wait, did we... We have. Here's Adela.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive.
Now, if you don't trust the church, you're really not going to trust this woman.
She is a murderer.
The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church.
I don't.
I cannot begin to express my gratitude.
So, I forget, she'll give you her blood vials.
That I can offer is my own lowly blood.
So,
Suffice.
the nuns... I'm gonna go ahead and take a blood vial, just so we get it.
Coming close.
The nuns in the church are basically, they kind of go through and test men and women. I don't know if they have male nuns, but I don't imagine why they wouldn't test men too. And they test their blood and they look for certain properties. So healing church nuns are chosen for their merit as vessels of blood and groomed as blood saints. The mere chance of being treated with their blood lends legitimacy to the healing church and communion. Her blood vial explicitly heals you, and then you get a boost of healing for a short amount of time. It is a pretty freaking powerful thing. That is not a insignificant amount. It's almost like stamina level of healing.
Oh, wow.
So that's a good save it for a boss. Now, the people who give you things, I don't think she'll...
Brave hunter.
She only can carry one. So as long as you have one, she'll say, give me more time. Yeah, you're still angry at me. He will talk about Adela over here. If you use 3 of the items that they give you, so if you use her item, she'll give you another. If you do that 3 times from any of them, they will wind up dead.
Oh.
They will die in the effort to get you another item, whatever that is. So she'll die, basically being blood tapped, trying to get the things that she needs to make the blood or something like that. So you really need to be careful of overusing those items if you want to keep these people alive.
Thank you. So that holy woman, you told her about this place, right?
I like that he calls her the holy woman.
Not for me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Like,
Well-
I live in a church, and she's too far for me.
If you find it.
Okay, so he's back to his regular thing. So there we go. We got Adele, we got the old woman. We're done with that over there for now. We can go to Odin Chapel. Or, I'm sorry, not Odin Chapel. We can... yeah, no, wait. Odin Chapel. Yeah.
Sweet.
We're gonna clear the area a bit first, but yeah, that's what's next on the list. See you next time.